Yeah, so for real though, all jokes aside, when I grew up, right, I was a kid, little kid, and somebody told me, like, it was a girl, she told me like, yo, she made a little joke, right? I'm sitting down next to her, we was chilling, and she goes, yo, it's okay to be gay. Because I was like, I was playing around, like we was playing around, like we would play around, me and my friends, and she was like, it's okay to be gay, and I'm like, what? I'm like, we just joking, right? And she goes, nah, I'm joking, and she was like, you better not, like, she was like, you better not, but then she was telling me like about the country, how the country was turning gay, and I was a kid though, so my mind was like a kid, like I was really young, and she told me that, so it was crazy for me when she told me that, and she was like, you know, the country's gay and all that, like, and I'm like, what? I don't even know what the word mean, but she was like guys in this country and girls like girls in this country, and I was like, ew, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. But I didn't really understand it. Like I was a little kid, so I didn't understand like how the world really works. Like a lot of people didn't know that kind of fell into like being homosexual and lesbian. And like I had a lot of girls that I dated that turned lesbian, and I started noticing it. And I was like, damn, this is crazy. You feel me? And like a lot of guys around me too, they started turning homo, like homosexual. Like it was a they like the country became a trend to be that way. And I was like, I almost went crazy. I seen on the news and I almost went crazy, and I was like, damn, that's a little sad, that a lot of people didn't know and they still did it. They still went through it. And it was really sad, like, and I had like a dream, like a hallucination where, like, you know how the avatars is, and like you ever watch the movie Avatar, and he goes into the pod and he becomes an avatar. I kind of went into one of those, and I didn't know. Like I was in a coma for like 3 months, and I didn't know this, right? So it was crazy, like, and then when I had like a dream, like a hallucination that I did some gay shit, and the shit turned me crazy, like this shit was crazy, like, and I was bugging out for a minute, and I was like, yo, this is crazy that the country turned gay. And I felt bad. I was like, damn, to be gay is to be happy, I thought. And then when I saw like homosexuals, lesbians, I was freaked out. But I was like, damn, I'm not gonna judge them, you feel me? But I was like, damn, it's kind of crazy. Like, it's kind of crazy that this happened in our country. And I was like, damn, I gotta help the country. Like, I be playing around, like, I be calling people like little names. So I be like, damn, that's still sad because they didn't know. You feel me? There's like set up to be that way without knowing. And I'm thinking about nieces and nephews, and I'm like, I don't want my nephew to be like that. I don't want my niece to be like that. I don't want my son, my daughter to be like that. I want my daughter to have kids by a man, and I want my son to have kids by a woman. And I was like, damn. And it was one day they told me when I was a kid, like, yo, it's okay, like, in this world, it's okay. And I went to a party with my friends, and I was like, yo, you know what somebody told me? I'm like, yo, somebody told me that it was okay to be homosexuals and lesbians in the world. And my friends started laughing, and they was like, oh, you don't know, like, it's already normal already. They say doing parades and everything, and we all was tweaking like, what? And the girls around us, they used to kiss each other and all that, and we was like, yo, bro, why the girls is kissing each other? Because we really grew up with kings, so we was like, the kings, they don't really condone that shit. So we was like, yo, bro, we was young kings, and we was like, yo, bro, why the girls is kissing each other? And one of the bros was like, he was like, yo, bro, that shit is normal now. They was like, yo, it's normal now, bro. Like it's normal to be like that. And we was like, nah. We was like, what? But we was still like, yo, this shit is like it was kinky, like kinky for girls to be like that. And then we was like, but what about the guys? And we all just look looked away like if if some of them was doing it on the low or somebody was doing it on the low, and it was like, damn, but it's normal. It was like, yo, but it's still normal. When everybody was saying, yo, but it's still normal to do it. Like it's still normal. It's still normal in the country. And we was just like, damn, like we was like a little sad, but we was like damn, it's alright. And we went out. We all went out to a party, and we was just chilling and having fun. There was girls kissing each other at the party, but none of the guys was doing that shit with each other in the party. We was bagging girls and all that in the party. But it's like, damn, like for the country to be like that is weird. It's a change, like, and for like somebody that didn't mean to be that way, and to find out that it was, like it could get them sick a little bit if they are that way. It's a little sad.